Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm your host, Colonel Sarcastic Asshole, White Man.
Nothing to report, sir.
I would hope not. We are here playing Dragon Age Inquisition, and we're in Redcliffe Farms. We'll probably talk to Janet and them in a little bit. And we're just sort of going to wander around here, grabbing stuff first. Drop that creature. Whoops. At least I managed to dodge the creature. Alrighty. Right here. Boom. Drop.
Dead.
And that should... Yep, there we go. Rolls in the fade red. The Dalish expand their territory further. Soon, the Hitherlands, then the world. You'll burn Orlais to the ground. And we'll slash their throats as we christen New Hallam Sharal. Especially given what Hallam Sharal's name means. Okay, this is bullshit. How is this place under the protection of the Inquisition if they said they couldn't get here? Whatever. But yeah, I would. The Hallam Sharal means, and translates roughly to end of the long march or end of the long walk. And basically, it's what the elves called it when, you know, they traveled here and finally settled in place. They traveled to Hallam Sharal's turf, and they basically called it the end of the long walk to symbolize or mean something special. And now, you know, elves are horrifyingly mistreated. Because reasons. All because the Elven Empire refused to help Orlais during the Blight. Which, why would we? Like, why would the Dalish and the elves help humans? Humans have done nothing but be cruel to them. Andraste gave Shartan's people some land. And that's about it. You know, it's not like they did a whole bunch to help elves. And then they go and invade and, you know, wipe Shartan out of the chant because, well, we can't exactly admit that we attacked territory that belonged to the elves. And they deny that Shartan ever existed.
Name's Dennett. I served our Leman for 30 years as horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
No! We're looking for, giant-ass horse dildos for our soldiers. Of course we're looking for mounts, dumbass!
It is. Can you help us?
Not at the moment. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter.
True, very true, I will give them that.
Between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap.
Yep.
You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
If you have a problem with me personally, I'd like to know about it.
What? This because I called you a Haller rider? Those Haller are damn majestic beasts. I'll give my right arm to ride one. My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than... The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden Forder. Take it.
Yeah.
I heard what my...
You got really good ears,
our
though.
farmers will be safe again.
The wolves should be back to normal now. That's good.
I don't want souls approving of me. Where are those old, like, rotted onion gifts? Those are what I want back. An ability to bribe my companions to liking me, or hating me. Alright, Bron.
The master doesn't want me here. If you put up a few watchtowers, I've marked good spots.
Yeah. Probably, if I was doing a proper Let's Play type thing, I should, you know, not be just skipping the dialogue, but well. I don't care. It's dialogue that's boring. My horsey. I suppose I will show you what the mission over here is. We will talk with Sienna.
Fancy trying out one of my courses?
What kind of racing are you talking about?
I set up a course over there with stakes in the ground. It's too narrow to race directly, so I time it with a sandglass. You try to ride the course before I call time.
Sure.
I'll try one of your courses.
Wonderful. Get your horse and I'll set up stakes. You make time, I'll throw in some of the dress money Father gave me. Consider it a donation to the Inquisition.
Okay. There we go. Ah! Magically summon the horse. Charge! Boom. Yep. Yeah, this is so exhilarating and entertaining. I'm not sure I'll be able to finish it in time. Oh, it's so hard. Whee. Alright. Okay, where'd you go? Where did she go? Where did she go?
Nicely done. Fancy another race?
Sure.
Set up the next course.
Great. Go get mounted. I'll put up the stakes straight away.
How she does this, I don't know. She must be magical. Alright, let's go. And yeah, I'm just showing you these for fun. They're also somewhat interesting because, you know, they are pretty good at teaching you basic controls in a sense. Not that they're ever terribly hard. But they also give you a really good layout of the camp. Well, the farms, anyway. And it, you know, shows you how to avoid getting slowed down, bogged down, jazz like that. And, you know, you can't turn too sharply or the horse will slow. And there we go.
Nicely done. Fancy another race?
Sure.
Set up the next course.
Great. Go get mounted. I'll put up the...
I don't know how she sets the stakes up so fast, and I can't see her move, but hey. Who cares? And it's just a good... See? If you're not careful, you'll run over, and it'll slow you down. which can make you lose time. On harder modes, it's, you know, a lot more challenging. And yes, this is so thrilling and amazing watching my invisible elf ride a horse. That's the benefit of doing Into the Shadows. With the art leaping shot, is that when you go into that, the stealth is basically permanent until you fire a shot. If we do another race, I'll try an editing trick to see if I can actually manage it. I doubt it, because I suck at editing. I'm learning slowly. I only recently figured out how to put title screens in. And also, you know, design them. That's the weird thing. The designs that you see at the beginning and the end of the episode are not just, you know, some random internet item that I searched up or anything. Those are actually hand-drawn designs. It's a hand-drawn design that I made. Then took a photo of, put it into Photoshop and adjusted it.
Architect, you've mastered every course I set up. That was some riding.
Oh yeah.
We must have done enough to draw the attention of the clerics by now. Shouldn't we meet with them?
No. Don't care about the clerics. I care about the missions and the collectibles and the loot. Why should I care about clerics? What have the clerics ever done for me? They've done nothing for the elves. There we go. Let's grab the shard. At some point I'll probably just, you know, do collecting the shards on my own just so that, you know, I collect all the out of the way shards. Yeah. Before we go to the clerics, I'll not record it, but I'll do a bunch of the missions here, you know, the fetch quests. Alright. Collect shard. Read note about funny bear. And travel this way. If I remember correctly, I can get up here. Oh, bad horse. Come on, up. There we go. Oh, no. Apparently not this way. Oopsie. Oh well. Down this way we go. So exhilarating, isn't it? Watching me ride around on a horse. I already completed it! Stop telling me I completed it! I know I completed it, you jackass! Ah, this place. Yeah. If you bring a rare plant here, it does something. Now, since I... Alright, that should have ram meat. Woohoo, more loot! I'll show you guys the cave. It's not all that amazing or awe-inspiring. Oh, okay. There are people down there. Let's go kill these people and wolves. Wait, the wolves are allies? I'm confused. Oh, the wolves are my allies. How did you block all those? And now the wolves are not. Oh right, yes, because I. Is it because I'm wearing Token of the Packmaster? I think so. I wonder if that's the case. Huh, that's interesting. Anyway, let's go show you guys the cave. Yeah, in here we go. Iron. Iron. Oh no, this is one of the map ones. Yeah, this is a location that you need a map for. Kill you, you, and the goat. Oh, sorry, the ram. Goat. Heavy adventurer armor. Probably still worse than everyone else. Oh yeah. 3 meat out of 10. More enemies. That's weird. Some blood lotus. Random chunk of loot. Ah, it's a bear. I've stayed way the fuck up here. Go fuck yourself. I do not fight bears up close if I can help it. He's not as an archer. Ow, I would die. Yeah. Blood lotus here. Ah, it's that cave. And we'll have to find some way up there in a minute. I'll show you guys the cave over here. Because it's not a half bad cave. It's somewhat interesting. Just need a hop, scootity hop up here. And voila! Okay, we're gonna quickly... Oh, fuck you. Fuck it, Solus. Bad Solus. Give me the torch. I'm the one who wields the green fire. Yeah, creepy, isn't it? Yeah, these are all the razors here are balefire ones. Which means you can't even roast weenies over them. Yeah, down here is something that you can find on with Solus's quest line. Holy shit! The hell? Okay, yeah, it must be that I'm wearing the Token of the Packmaster. Which is interesting. I never knew about that trick. You'd think that they had put that in the item descriptions. Something. Loot chest. Yeah, basically if you find enough of the funny elven artifact things Solus likes you to find, you get a quest called Measuring the Veil. Yeah, I think it's called Measuring the Veil. Basically, you find enough of them, and you can calculate out where a big-ass rift is about to pop into existence. And you come down here and you fight some seriously strong demons. You know, like, doing that mission without coming down here with high-level gear, and, you know, I'd suggest bringing down the Demon Slaying rune on anything besides, like, easier difficulties is not the wisest idea. Another mosaic piece. Oh yeah, that's where the frost rune one is. Forgot about that. Okay, I think that's it down here, actually. Sadly. Yeah, the Fade Rift's supposed to pop into existence around here. It's not all that bright down here, which is annoying. It's also, you know, rather interesting just how well implemented the dark mechanic is here. You know, you really do need a torch. Okay, that creeped me out there for a second. Glowing green-eyed wolves. See, Solus, why can't you do shit like that? Or is this more like Hunter x Hunter's kind of shtick where manipulation only works on the principle of first come, first serve. And that's an interesting principle. If you ever want a really good manga to read, it's not done, and it gets really weird in spots. But Hunter x Hunter, that's actually its title. And it's a pretty good manga overall. What makes it such an interesting one is just the world is so random. I mean, the
What is that?
enemies that the main character fights, the main character can level up monstrously all the time and never feel like he's gotten all that much stronger. You know, it sort of makes it laughable. Wait, what? Where's... Ah, shit, oops. Oopsie, messed that one up. There we go. Yeah, one of the easier ones to solve, and I messed it up. Yeah, it's, you know, one of those, no matter how much the guy trains, he's always clearly, you know, just starting to begin to be, you know, anything of a threat to the other guys. And yeah, the author's on like hiatus forever. The dude's on hiatus like every other month. So it takes forever for the manga to update, but it's actually a pretty good one. We'll get a fair amount out of it. But that's just my random endorsement. There's a bunch of mangas that, you know, mangas, animes that I like. And some of them are really weird. Ruby's not bad. It's gotten... nah. It's degraded. Over the seasons. You know, they really need to sit the writers down and make sure that they go to a seminar on how to write a story. They need, you know, lessons in basic storytelling, honestly. I mean, 3 episodes of essentially exposition is boring as fuck. Random writer's tip. Writing a theory type thing called, I think it's called Chekhov's gun or something? Chekhov's gun? It's an interesting little writing thing to go by. Is that if it is not needed, it is not to be there, you know. If there's a gun on the wall in chapter 1, someone's getting shot with it by chapter 3. Kind of thing. Which really is interesting. And not, you know, necessary to follow, but you should make as much of your details matter as possible. You know, if you're putting in random details, make those details actually mean something, because otherwise people are going to assume they mean something, and if they never actually mean something, then, well, why'd you put them in? Oh yeah. That's just your random writing tip for the day. I think this is the right direction. Ah, there it is. Yeah, there we go. One shard. We're gonna run up here because we need to snag this. Sadly, this is not claiming more territory for the Elven Empire. This is just making sure that our Shemlin slaves obey by in the watchtowers of the Elven Empire. So I suppose the Elven Empire is claiming more territory. And yes, I'll make that joke constantly. Personally, because, you know, we never really see the elves a lot improve. And I mean, even with, you know, canon things, I'd like to know what the canon Grey Warden is. And all that. Just curious. So many people say they want to see the Grey Warden come back. And I'm like, it'd be cool. But having a Grey Warden come back would be a problem. Like, if the Grey Warden became the player character again, sure, I can see them coming back. Otherwise, not really. And you might ask, what? Why? Why can't my Grey Warden be the come back like Hawk did? Two main reasons.
Is it
What?
true that the entire dwarven economy relies upon lyrium?
Mostly. We've got the Nug market cornered as well.
I know, it was
And the
fucking
dwarves of
expensive to get
Orzammar
one
have
for
never
Liliana.
studied lyrium?
Well, if they have, they certainly haven't shared anything up here. Why?
It is the source of all magic.
No, it's not.
Save that which mages bring themselves. Dwarves alone have the ability to mine it safely. I wondered if they had sought to learn more.
The folks back in Orzammar don't care much about anything but tradition.
Very true. But basically, the whole reason why the Grey Warden would not be able to come back as, say, like Hawk, is because of the massive problems that would cause trying to, you know, just do that. Like, face it. The Grey Warden could be male or female, human, elf, or dwarf, mage, rogue, warrior, and city elf, Dalish, mage. There was never, oddly enough, a city start for the human. You know, like, there was never the poor man start, which I find minor, slightly sad. But just trying to do all that would be insane. It'd be creating an entire fucking character. And then how would you get them to talk? Because unlike Hawk, there wasn't 3 distinct options, you know, polarity, everything else. And the Elven Empire now has a bridge. It's broken, but it is ours. So, you know, unless they became the player character again, no. I wouldn't mind finding out what happens to them. You know, what happened with the whole going forth and finding the cure for the taint. That appears to be what they were doing. That or they're dead. But still, I'd like to know what happened. Alright, we're almost out of time, but we'll finish clearing the camp. Woohoo! Booyah! And honestly, having Hawk come back was cool, but also rather strange. Though I did like the joke that, you know, of making Hawk a romance option. That would have been fucking weird. Yeah. I just need to quickly stop my countdown there, my timer, so that when I get to the next fight, I'm not going to be interrupted by it. Alright.
The
Gonna be
Templars
super
have
sneaky.
secured a position ahead.
Drop him. Okay. Hello. Oh, hi. Die. Aha, you've been shattered. There's loot. There be the loot. Give me the loot. Grab this loot. Oh, we apparently have enough to fulfill the... Booyah! Oh! Shatter! I shatter you like a chateau that I wrecked. Stick that and that. Yeah, nothing really good over there. Yeah, why can't I send the Inquisition to raid this encampment? Just steal everything. Because, well, I killed everyone here, so no one needs this shit anymore.
The refugees should be safer on the King's Road now.
Yeah. They should. Apostate staff. Critical damage. We'll take the damage, right? I'm leaving most of these chests with something in, just in case I come back here later. Now, we're gonna go over here. I'm pretty sure there's nothing over here. But, well, besides the iron, because I don't have the map telling me to dig. Yeah. Nothing here. Okay. So we'll land it here. Good night. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Never fade, see you guys.